Hello everyone, Wade from High Tech Legion here, and with over 1,000 videos uploaded, if you haven't seen it here, you may not have seen it anywhere. In this video, I'm going to be showing you an overview of the TT eSPORTS Poseidon mechanical keyboard with the Cherry MX Brown switches. This is by Thermaltake. They do make the TT eSPORTS line, and we're also going to show you the AquaKey Test of it to show you the 6 to 8 key rollover and the anti-ghosting features. So let's take a closer look at the keyboard and the features itself, and then I'll plug it into a system and show you the backlighting on it as well as the AquaKey Test. So here we have a closer look at the Thermaltake TT eSPORTS illuminated Poseidon keyboard with the Cherry MX Brown switches. So what you see is a standard layout on the keyboard with the addition of a function key here between the Alt and Control keys for your multimedia keys. So you have multimedia keys along the top functions F1 to F7 that'll allow you to control your media player and also your volume controls. You also have brightness controls for the backlighting on F11 and F12. Same function key would be used for those, so you can turn the brightness down or even off. If you don't like the brightness, you can turn it all the way up to full brightness. So technically you have 4 modes of brightness. You have off and 3 other brightness levels. You can see here we've got the TT eSPORTS logo illuminated on the spacebar, and you also have some functionality over here on the top right corner of the keyboard. You have your number lock indicator, caps lock indicator, and scroll lock indicator here with the TT eSPORTS logo. This little switch here is for your Windows lockout button, your Windows key lockout button. So when it's depressed, it stays in and your Windows key won't work. So when it's up, your Windows key is enabled, so when you're poking around your desktop and stuff like that and you want it on, you can have that on. But when you're in a game and you don't want to be getting minimized out of it by accidental key press of the Windows key, you have that little toggle. I have to say it works very well while gaming. In my testing, I didn't have any problems with hitting the Windows key when I had that toggled on. You also have 1.8 meter cable here with some smart cable management depending on how you need to route the cable to get it to come out for your particular setup. So you've got rubber feet, and you also have 2 quality lifts here that are not going to fall out very easily or break for lifting the back of the keyboard up. Cool thing about the mechanical switches, of course, is that they have a high life, so you get up to 50 million keystrokes out of these switches. Being Cherry MX Brown, they have a little tactical bump when you depress the key when they activate, which doesn't require much, only 2 millimeters of pushing down. You can hear my system beep as I press it down. I'm barely pressing the key, and you'll notice also that these keys don't make a ton of noise. They don't have that typical loud click that you would expect from some other types of switches. So this being the Cherry MX Brown switches are actually fairly ideal for gaming for most people because they take a low amount of actuation and don't need a lot of play to push down and activate the key. So you can press a lot of keystrokes very quickly when you're gaming, and once you get used to the keyboard, you'll never bottom it out at 4 millimeters, which is the full depth down to the bottom of the keyboard. So now let's just take a look at the AquaKey test for this keyboard so that you can see that the 6 to 8 key rollover with USB works. So here we have the AquaKey Test for the Thermaltake TT eSPORTS Poseidon Cherry MX Brown keyboard. And what I'm going to do here with this test is I'm going to press the full QWERTY set of keys at the same time. So you can see 6 keys light up on the keyboard, no problem. I also hit the space button at the same time by accident there, and you'll see 7 keys, no problem. And if we hit a few more, you've got a full 6 to 8 key rollover. So if you type really fast, you won't have any problems having it recognize your keystrokes. And so for a typical gamer and other applications, 6 to 8 keys is more than enough. If you do decide to use a PS2 converter on this, you will get up to N key rollover, which means that you won't be limited. But for most people, that's not necessary at all, and the 6 to 8 key rollover that this is rated for works very well. So you also get 2 other pieces of information with the Thermaltake keyboard. The first one is a multi-language quick installation guide, and so what you have is the key features highlighted in here, as well as the keyboard features and functions of the board itself. And you also get a warranty policy here for the keyboard. I hope you all enjoyed the overview of the Thermaltake TT eSPORTS Poseidon keyboard, mechanical keyboard with the Cherry MX Brown switches. One of the things I really like about this keyboard actually is the simplicity of it. It's also what helps keep the price point down around $90. So very simple, basic, durable mechanical keyboard that has some basic functionalities such as the Windows toggle lockout that gamers will benefit from. It's very nice as far as the feel and the comfort, and for that reason, price, comfort, and the simple features, we're going to award this the High Tech Legion Editor's Choice Award. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages, and take care.